Hello guys, and welcome back to Crafting with Samantha Jo. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how I made these Shaker bookmarks out of vinyl photo booth protector covers. These are 2 1/4 by 6 1/4. So the paper inside needs to be 2 by 6. I actually made my paper a little bit bigger, that way it fills out more of the things, and I made my paper 2 1/8, and I made this one, and I put some washi up here, and I also ordered tassels to go with these, but you can use ribbon like this, the thin ribbon, and but for now I'm just using the tassels that came with them because they go pretty good with colors. And I put sequins inside of this one. This one I made yesterday, and it has bird washi and a green tassel, and it actually has buttons and a washi in it, or not washi, confetti. And this one I made, this was my first one I made, and it doesn't have any washi, but it also just has some blue buttons in it today, and this blue tassel. So I'm going to demonstrate how I made mine. First, you're going to need the clear sleeve. I got mine off of Amazon, and a tassel. I also got it off of Amazon, and I will link it below. You're going to need some tacky glue. I actually got this from the Dollar Tree, but you can get it from Walmart or Amazon. And then I have a roll of a washi here. I have some clear sequins and some blue sequins and some silver sequins. You're going to need a piece of paper. This is out of a 6-inch pack of paper. It's called Light Bright by Designer Papers by Colorbrook. I think I got this from Hobby Lobby. If I can find the link to it, I will link it below. Then you can round your corners after you cut your paper. So I have the We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. And then I have my Fiskars chopper. This is only a 5-inch chopper, so it's perfect for this because it keeps it small. So first, what I'm going to do, you can see that there's a line right here and there's a hole right here. First, I am going to cut that off because that is just part of the pack. But a tip is you actually don't have to throw this away because you can still use this, so I'm going to set it aside. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my paper and line it up on the 2 1/8 mark. And then, even though the paper is 6-inch and then this is 6-inch, the paper doesn't fit all the way in it. So I like to cut off about 1/8 of an inch, or maybe 1/4 of an inch of paper to make it fit into the sleeve better. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to set aside my cutter, and I am going to slide this piece of paper into my protector. It opens like this. This, where the tall part is the front side, and then this is the back side. So I'm going to slide the piece of paper in the back side with it facing down like this. That way the paper pattern is showing in the front. And you can put paper on the back so it's not the white side, but it'll work out just fine. So you want to try to center your paper in the thing, and it looks like I did cut off a little too much on the top, but that's okay because the washi that I've picked out will cover that up and it won't be noticeable. So after you picked out your piece of paper, you want to pick out accordingly tassel. So I already had this green tassel picked out because of the green and the blue inside of it. And then I picked out this blue confetti and the silver confetti. Now I just like to open up the confetti like that, and I just like to open it, and you want the confetti and stuff to be in the front. So I just like to take a pinch of the confetti while the paper is in the back and just sprinkle it in there like that. Now if you were putting buttons in here, I recommend the smaller button you can get, the better. It doesn't have to be those small doll buttons, but it does have to be pretty small. And you just put a couple pinches in there like that and see how you like it. And since I am going to be putting some silver and some clear in here also, I'll just do a little more and that will be good. And then I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to get my clear out. Well, it's not really clear, it's like an iridescent, and I'm going to put that in there. And it just gives it some contrast and some... Also in this, it actually has some flowers and stuff in it, so that's pretty cute. So I'm going to put that aside. And then I'm going to grab out this silver glitter. This is actually going to be... I'm going to show you guys this. This is part of a video that I'm going to be showing you guys here soon. These little containers. And this actually has some bigger chunks of silver in it. So I'm just going to sprinkle this out a little bit and just get these smaller pieces. Because I don't want the big chunky pieces, because then it will throw it off. I'm just going to slide this over. And so it looks like this. Depending on how much shaker you want in it will depend on how much you want to put in it. Then I'm going to take my washi here and I'm going to find the end first. And after you find the end, you're going to want to peel it up. And what I like to do is I just like to line it right on the edge here. Again, you don't have to put the washi on it, but since I cut this paper a little short, it'll cover up that. And I like it because it covers up after you put the glue on it a little bit better than if you just left it blank. And this is a very it's clear vinyl, so you can, or not clear vinyl, it's clear wash. It's not as opaque washi, so you'll still be able to see the lines underneath it, but it still looks alright. So you just want to try to line this up the best you can. And I didn't mention this before, but you're actually going to also need a pair of scissors. So let me grab my scissors here. And I got my scissors here, and you can rip the washi off of here, but in order to get it really close, I like to take my scissors and just cut it off here. And so I cut off the excess from the bookmark. And so then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the tacky glue here, and I am going to put that back down. I am going to take it and I'm going to apply the glue right along this edge here and then close it together, and it will seal it off. You don't want to get too much glue in there because then it will squeeze out. So you're going to want to get this as precise as you can. This glue, tacky glue, is easily wiped off when it is still wet, and you can get it wiped off pretty neatly. If you want, you can take it and spread it around a little bit because it is in gloops. I need to get a fine liner. I did use a brush the other day to do it, and it worked pretty well. So then you're just going to squeeze it, and any excess glue that may comes out. This actually dries pretty quickly, and after it is dried for a little while, you can wipe off any of the excess glue that is coming out, and as you can see, it just rubs off. You want to make this look as neat as possible. And then these, they already have the holes punched out. All you have to do is take the clear piece out of it, and then you take your tassel and you put your tassel on like that. And then these would be great for craft fair items to sell at a craft fair, or Christmas gifts for someone that really likes to read books. You can also take vinyl and put a saying on here if you'd want. I may do that in a next video, show you guys how I apply it. And yes, there's just a cute little shaker bookmark with a thing. You could also embellish the outside of this. Maybe take a flower die and put a flower on here, or put something up here to make it look more, to embellish it more. You can take some of these gems here and you could put them on the outside here. You could take some glitter and put some glitter on it. I personally haven't put any glitter inside of these. I've just been putting sequins or buttons in them. And as you can see, I have this button one, and they're not the small buttons, but you can put smaller ones in there, and then medium sized ones, and you can have different size buttons in it and different colors. You just want to try to make the colors match the theme of the bookmark. That's why in this one I put some pink in there, some blue, and then some green, and then I added this green washi to kind of bring out the green that's inside the bookmark. And then this one, I just kept it really simple. This piece of paper is from the floral shoppy from Hobby Lobby, and I think I got this on sale, and it's only 4.5 inch papers by 6.5 inches, and it works out perfectly for these bookmarks. And then I added this glittery washi on top. Now, sometimes when you rub, or sometimes when your washi rubs against stuff, it likes to come off. So on this one, I just took a little bit of the tacky glue and I just ran it over it lightly, just applied a light layer so it didn't come off. And I did the same thing on this one. Thank you guys for watching, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more videos out soon. Thank you for watching.